Hey y'all, I'm Brianna and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, I make videos about curly hair care, tips, tricks, tutorials, and also lifestyle and teacher stuff. So today I'm going to be refreshing my hair. It's not too bad right now. I think I'm on day 4 hair, but my hair does tend to get a bit tangled, a little bit dry, and so I'm just going to be refreshing it using no tools at all, only my hands, and also chatting with you guys about some curly hair stuff and what my hair has been going through. So if you want to keep watching, then let's get into it. Okay, so like I just mentioned, I think this is maybe day 4 hair. I will admit that I wash my hair way too much, but I'm trying to only wash it once a week now, and I actually have stopped using tools like brushes, combs, all that stuff, and only am using my fingers. And so what I like to do is basically just suction my hair, wet it with some water, and reapply a bit of the products. Also, I'll use my hands to kind of finger detangle. Usually my hair gets pretty tangled like underneath here, and I can actually feel the knots forming, and so I cannot go a whole week without doing anything to my hair because it will be so knotted and tangled. And so the products that I use to style my hair are from Camille Rose Naturals. This one is the Curl Love Moisture Milk as a leave-in, and this is the Curl Maker, kind of like a jelly type defining product, and so I'm going to be reapplying a little bit of this on my hair. So yeah, normally my videos I do voiceovers, but I am going to just kind of do my hair and chat with you guys about hair stuff. So here's a scrunchie, satin scrunchies, so that they don't get stuck into your hair, and I always start off by sectioning my hair. So actually, and yeah, as you guys can see, I don't really have a part now. I'm kind of just letting my hair do its own thing. So I'm going to split it in half, and then use a clip and kind of just work in pretty small sections. So yeah, my hair gets a little bit tangled. Okay, so working in small sections to make sure that each section gets nicely detangled and gets plenty of products. So I'm gonna just work on my hair as I chat with you guys. So I mentioned that I did stop using styling tools like brushes and combs, and I had tried to do this in January, but it didn't really work. And just for some reason lately, I found that just finger detangling gives me better results whenever I use brushes. And so I've tried the Denman brush and knockoffs of that. And one of my favorite detangling brushes was from Tangle Teaser, which is my pink ultimate detangler that if you've seen my other videos, you've probably seen that brush before. And I really did like it, but I just found that whenever I was using brushes, I was kind of more rough with my hair, and I just noticed that there was way more like breakage and hair shedding. And so for me personally, think that finger detangling is just a lot more gentle. It does take a lot longer. That's the thing, guys, is that it's not going to be as quick as using a brush or a wide tooth comb, but my hair has been going through it. It may not look like it, but my hair has been just experiencing a lot of shedding. Mostly for my own fault, and so I have been over washing and over styling my hair for the past several months, and that has definitely taken a toll on my hair. It kind of feels like it lost its elasticity a bit, and it definitely sheds a lot more when I do it. So basically when I finger detangle, I literally just kind of go through and feel if there's any like knots or tangles and just gently separate those. And then once I feel like my hair is kind of pretty good, I'll actually just kind of use my fingers as if they were a wide tooth comb and just run through it like that. And yeah, this is going to take a lot more of your time, but it just feels so much gentler on my hair. So I'm going to try to only use finger detangling just because I feel like it's going to be better for my hair. I'm trying to grow my hair out, trying to get it back to being completely healthy, and so this is what I'm going to be trying to do. The only time that I will use maybe like a paddle brush or a little tiny toothbrush is just for my edges, but I really don't do too much to my edges, so it's not going to be that big of a change. And this underneath part is usually where my hair gets the most tangled. Also, when your finger detangling, your hair really needs to be not soaking wet, but at least damp, because that will make it a lot easier for you to just glide your fingers through. Okay, so this is gonna be a lot of just random talking, but I guess just anything that has to do with hair stuff. So I think in January I posted a video of me dyeing my hair with black henna, and I really did like using the henna, and so just in all of my beauty products in general, I've kind of been trying to steer more towards natural products, and so I thought that I would want to continue dyeing my hair with henna, because I do like to dye my hair jet black. Over the years my hair has been a ton of different colors, but I really do like dyeing my hair black. I posted a video back in September using a semi-permanent temporary black hair dye from Clairol. I really loved it, but it did wash out pretty quickly, and I got a couple of comments about that, and it's because it's semi-permanent. So I think the box said it took 28 washes, but like I said, I have been struggling with overwashing my hair, so that color really didn't last that long for me, and so I thought I would try henna. And henna was cool, but the thing about henna is, one, it's really messy. Whenever you're rinsing it out in the shower, there's like little tiny like balls or chunks of henna that will get everywhere, and also it's something that you kind of have to keep doing over time in order to really deposit the color. It's not like a chemical like box hair dye where it will just directly deposit the color. And what I recently learned is that, well, I didn't recently learn this, I knew this, but whenever you dye your hair with henna, if in the future you want to box dye your hair or get your hair professionally dyed, you cannot deposit color over henna. So henna kind of messes it up if you ever want to color your hair with something other than henna. And so about 2 weeks ago, I would say, I just got the urge to dye my hair red. I've done that before, and it actually really showed up very vibrant, and so I kind of forgot that I had just recently used henna about 2 months before that, and it completely did not take at all except a little bit to my roots. And so once I get to this like last section of my hair, I'll show you guys my roots. But I basically spent all this money buying like the developer, the hair dye, all the supplies and stuff, and time trying to dye my hair red, and because of the henna, it did not take at all. It kind of changed my roots a little bit, but not really. And so right now my hair is kind of in a state where I think I just need to like calm down, not do anything to it, not color it, not over manipulate it, and just kind of let it do its thing. I think that over the last couple of years, especially since I started YouTube, I kind of have had the urge to just continuously like try new products, new tools, and I think it's definitely taken a toll on my hair because it's been way over manipulated. And so I think that I'm just going to kind of chill for a while and just really try to focus on growing my hair out and making it healthier with just my natural hair color, nothing else added in. I feel like it looks spread under there too a little bit. And so that's kind of the thing about like your natural hair journey, is that it is a journey. There's ups and downs. There's always new products, new tools. Your hair changes as it grows over time, depending on weather. There's just so many factors that can change your hair. And I definitely have found that the longer my hair gets, the looser that my curls are. And that's just because of the longer your hair is, the heavier it is, and so it's going to weigh it down a little bit and loosen up those curls. And right now it's March 2020, so I did my big chop in April of 2015, so it's coming up on 5 years. And my hair has been through straightening, a bleach horror story, cuts, trims, dyeing it red, black, trying to get highlights, just a whole bunch of different things. And so it's kind of like every year you learn new things about your hair, you try new things. But that's the thing about natural hair, is that it's super versatile and it's fun to work with. Some parts get more tangled. So yeah, if you are finger detangling and you ever like find your hands getting stuck or it's too hard to do, you either need to add more water or more product in order to actually detangle your hair. So your hands, once you get it detangled, you should be able to just glide your hands throughout your hair. Of course, this also could depend on your curl type. I think I have 3B, 3C hair, so for me, this method works pretty well. Oh my gosh, I'm not even like a quarter of the way done and my arms are already getting sore. Okay, so this is kind of sucking as a chit-chat video. I guess I've said this in a couple of my videos, but just speaking on curly hair and the curly hair journey and all of that, from what I've learned from my own experience, if I could kind of give like one major piece of advice, whether you're thinking about going natural, on your natural hair journey, or maybe you've been doing it for a while, or your whole life even. One of the main things that I've learned is definitely that you kind of have to do your own thing and see what works for your hair. And so I know that lots of people, and myself included, really get caught up in kind of just looking at the latest product, whatever method or tool that a certain Instagrammer or YouTuber or influencer is doing. And I am super, like when I watch videos, and that's how I discovered lots of these products, the Denman brush, the Tangle Teaser. It's from seeing a video or a picture or something like that, and kind of wanting to try the same method or the same products that somebody else used because they got really great results. And the thing is that everybody's hair is different. Even if it's somebody related to you, even if they have the exact same curl pattern, curl type as you, what works for somebody else might not work for you. And so it really is just a game of experimenting and seeing which products you like, which products you don't like. Even throughout the years, maybe last year your hair liked this product, this year it doesn't. Maybe in the fall you have to do different things that you wouldn't do in the summer. And so it's really just a huge game of trial and error, and I think that I really, in the last couple of months and maybe even the last like year or two, kind of got too caught up in trying to use the same products, the same tools, the same methods as somebody else. Like, for example, somebody like Jasmine Brown, if you've seen her, she has super long, thick, curly hair. When I watch her videos now and I see the amount of products, I think she just posted one a couple days ago, and she probably applied like 5 different really heavy products, and I was just kind of shocked that I used to follow her hair routine like to a T to try to get those perfect results, and her hair is not the same as mine. So you really, it's fun to watch other people's hair routines and stuff like that, but you kind of do just have to take their recommendations, take their advice, but in the end it's kind of just you trying and seeing what works for you, if that makes sense. So definitely get to know your hair, get to know what your hair does and doesn't like. Some people love coconut oil, some people hate coconut oil. Some people only use products that are free of silicones, parabens, sulfates, like myself. Some people are perfectly fine with using all of those ingredients and their hair is still healthy. So there definitely is no one size fits all. There's no secret formula to getting healthy long hair. It kind of is just very dependent on you, because you are not the same as anybody else. Your hair is not the same as anybody else. So I think that's one of the big lessons that I have learned since chopping off my hair about 5 years ago. Okay, so also with finger detangling, obviously you're not using like a defining brush, like a Denman brush, and so it is kind of important to scrunch just to really like get those curls. What was that? Just to really like get those curls kind of back into place so that you will have a bit of definition. Okay, so I'm pretty much just going to do the exact same thing with all of my hair. So I'm probably going to just skip past this or fast forward for you guys and show you guys the end result. You guys saw the before. The before is looking like this. My hair was a little bit tangled and frizzy, and I will be back and show you guys the finished product. Okay, so I finished half of my hair, so let me take this half down and just show you guys a quick comparison. Okay, so obviously it looks different because one side's wet and one side's dry, but basically I just like to refresh it to kind of help with the frizz and also get any knots and tangles out, and this will allow me to maybe go another 3 or 4 days before having to wash my hair, which is the goal, is to wash my hair less so that I will have less breakage and shedding. So this is the before and this is the after. Both sides look fine. Sometimes I prefer my hair to be frizzy because it has more volume, but I just decided that it was time to put a bit more moisture back into my hair. Okay, I'm back because I am almost done. So this has taken me probably about 30 minutes. So like I said, it definitely does take more time and patience to finger detangle, but I'll show you guys once I'm finished the total amount of shedding that I had, which is definitely way less than I experienced when using like a brush or a comb. And so I'll probably maybe every month or so give you guys updates about how my hair is doing. I hope I can continue only using my hands, but we'll see how that goes. And so I'm almost finished with my hair. For the most part, it wasn't too tangled. There's a couple of parts that definitely were more in knots, but I try to detangle my hair, like I said, at least every 4 days, just so that it doesn't get too bad. And I'm gonna put a little bit more gel right here on the edges. So I did mention at the beginning of this video that this week, I think actually 2 days ago from when I'm filming this, I hit 500 subscribers on my channel finally, and so I do want to do some type of giveaway once I hit 1,000. I'm not exactly sure what that will be. Maybe like a gift card to Target, which is where I get most of my products from, or maybe I'll buy some of my favorites and use that as a giveaway. So I'm not sure, but make sure that you are subscribed and that you stay tuned for that, because I am going to start planning some type of giveaway leading up to me hitting 1,000 subscribers. Okay, so this is the last piece of my hair. So if you do want to join me and try the, let's say, the finger detangling challenge, I'm not sure. You can use like a wide tooth comb just to make a part, but I kind of just like the look of not really having a part, kind of just letting my hair do its own thing and fall wherever it goes. Or even if you have longer nails, you can even like use your nails to make a part. I have stubs for nails, so I cannot do that right now. Also trying to grow my nails out, not just my hair, but yeah, I kind of just like this look of not really having a super defined part. Sometimes I also like to put some scalp oil on my scalp. The one that I've been using lately is from Mielle. It has biotin and also mint in it, so it feels super cool and refreshing. Actually, let me go get that. I am finished with my hair. I'm gonna go grab my scalp oil just to kind of oil my scalps and even put a little bit on my ends just to make sure they don't get dry. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Let me show you guys this oil. So this is from Mielle Organics. It is the Rosemary Mint Scalp and Hair Strengthening Oil infused with biotin. It can be used for daily use, scalp treatment, or split end care. So it comes with a dropper bottle, which is nice. And just going to put a little bit of that in my scalp. Then I'm gonna take some in my hands, rub that together, and just put it all throughout my hair. It smells really good. It has that nice like minty tingle, so it definitely feels great on your scalp. Okay, so this is my hair. All in all, I think that took maybe between 30 and 40 minutes, which isn't that bad, not that big of a deal. Let me show you guys the total amount from going through my entire head of hair, how much shedding I had. Okay, I collected it just to show you guys. Okay, so let's put it in my hand. This is the total amount of shedding. Maybe to some of you that might look like a lot, but this is nothing to me. If I had a picture, I wish I could show you guys how much hair would come out when I use a brush. It would be really disgusting, but this is the total amount from all of my hair. Whenever I do updates, I'll show you guys how much shedding I have. Hopefully it reduces, it gets smaller. Reduce sounds like a weird word. Hopefully the amount of shedding I had decreases, and so the less shedding, obviously the more hair that you're retaining, which equals growing your hair out. So the goal is to maintain your length and decrease any breakage or shedding. So this is what my hair looks like. It will take a couple of hours to dry, but it just feels super moisturized and replenished. I know that I don't have any knots or tangles, and that I can go a couple more days before having to wash it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was kind of my first like really chit chat random talking video. Hopefully it wasn't too bad, and I'll get better at doing these types of videos just to kind of switch it up from doing those voiceovers. So be on the lookout for more content. I post at least once a week. Lately I've been posting twice a week, usually a video about hair and then a video about teaching, education, all that other stuff. So if you guys have any requests, any videos you want to see, products you want me to try, comment them down below. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye y'all.